Hello everyone and welcome to another horrific review. We continue with our look into the Hammer horror series with the Horror of Frankenstein, directed by Jimmy Sangster. Brilliant but arrogant scientist Victor Frankenstein builds a man from spare body parts, only for the monster to come alive and wreak havoc. Alright folks, we are back with another Hammer movie and this is not good. I think this is the first time they've attempted a reboot of the series. So we'll have Ralph Bates playing Victor Frankenstein, no Peter Cushing, and it's almost like they're going back to basics. But I'll be honest, this thing is bloated, it's cheap looking, there's nothing there to grab you with this. I started zoning out like 30 minutes into the movie before we even get any decent body parts, and yeah, it's just better have come before it. Even the bad sequels are better than this, so I don't know what they're thinking here. This one's in partnership with EMI Productions, so I don't think they've done one with EMI yet. I've noticed one thing about Hammer is they can't seem to make a movie on their own. They always need another production company, like not even distribution, but always another production company to make these things happen. Considering the amount of stuff they've pumped out during their tenure, like you'd wonder how they can't stand on their own 2 feet. So something's off already. I think I can safely say at this point, any nostalgia I have for the Hammer horror series is gone. I'm not feeling it anymore. These are not stories. It's just stuff thrown on the screen, trying to, I don't know, give visual impact, but there's better movies come before, so I don't know what they're trying to do. It feels sanitized. The sets are too clean. We don't get the idea. Like, the actor here is Victor Frankenstein's just going through the motions. At least we got a bit of intensity with Peter Cushing and purpose, where this really does feel like it's just sleepwalking along. 30 minutes into this, we'll get the first set of bodies that just conveniently, arrive for the plot. And yeah, I'm already zoning out. Like, it was a struggle to keep watching this. If I wasn't reviewing it, honestly, I'd have switched off and went off and done something else. In fact, I did. I paused it and did a wee bit of housework for 10 minutes because I just needed a break. This was bad. We go through, he's brilliant, he shows up as teachers, blah blah blah. But you don't believe it. Honestly, you're not believing in the character. Like I said, he's just going through the motions. Very wooden acting. He's a philanthropist. He's, a bit of a womanizer. He gets the dean's daughter pregnant and then decides he's not going back to university. Like, it's all... When Peter Cushing was playing Frankenstein, you could see the purpose and the fact that he was a sociopath, but he tried to keep a check on it to a point until he became obsessed with his work. In this one, he's even... Like, his father's still alive, and his father's not going to let him go to university for reasons, so he sabotages his father's gun and kills his father so he can go to university. Like, the whole thing is just go through the motions, and there's no investment. Like, it's just carrying out actions for the sake of carrying out actions. We also have building of the monster itself. There's this scene where basically they're having dinner with Elizabeth and their father, the professor. The professor has a tortoise, so of course he steals a tortoise. Like, it's so obvious, so telegraphed. Like, you're just like, oh yeah, of course you're going to do that. Yeah, what a shock. Oh, he brings the tortoise alive. Oh, whippy-doo. Like, if he can employ people to grave rob, surely he can get animals. Like, I don't, like I said, it's just, I think they're just trying to show how evil Victor Frankenstein is, but they do such a ham-fisted job. Like, this is borderline comedy. Like, if this was the Horror of Frankenstein, the musical, or the comedy show, I would get it. Bloody hell, even the Carry On series did a better job at a horror movie than this. We've got his assistant, Gustav, who's basically Paul in the original one. He takes a liking for Elizabeth, and yeah, he gets dispatched. Anybody that gets in his way gets killed. So casually as well, like, there's not even any investment in the characters or what they're doing. Yeah, and we're replaying the professor scene. He wants a professor for the brain, and dropping the... It's all play for play what happened in the original movie, but just not as good. He drops the brain, the bit of glass goes in, because that explains why it becomes a monster, and then when the monster actually does come alive, it goes between dumb, not understanding, to following instructions, to just killing for the sake of it, but then not killing, and Victor Frankenstein orders it out, but it doesn't take him out, and then we'll have this whole absurd chase scene with the police. It was just a joke. Like, this is probably going to be my shortest review. I've nothing good to say about this movie. There's not even any constructive criticism. It's just, meh. I zoned out. We've got the housekeeper, Elise, who was sleeping with the father, now sleeping with him. And then she tries to blackmail him. And of course she gets taken out. Because apparently if you put somebody within striking distance of Frankenstein's monster, he'll just kill them on command. But then he won't kill Frankenstein himself. And then he'll go into random houses and stuff. but he'll also go and hunt people down on command specifically. It was all weird, and then the ending of it was just so flat. They're all questioning him, and this little girl just happens to be playing about the lab, and he has this contraption set up for getting her of the bodies, basically a big vat that sulfuric acid pours into, and of course the little girl activates it, so that's how Frankenstein's monster gets destroyed, and that's it. It just ends. Obviously he's going to try again. Yeah, this was terrible. It was boring. I think that was the worst thing. It was boring, and you just didn't care. Like, I wanted to go do something else rather than give this review, I'll be honest with you. I just wanted to switch it off and pretend I hadn't watched it, but at least it's out of the way, if that makes sense. I suppose that's the positive of this. I've done it now, it's out of the way, I don't have to look at it again, and another one ticked off the list. Oh well. Well, there you go. Let me know what you think. Until next time, keep up to the channel, do the type of things, and remember to keep it creepy, keep it horrific.